I'm here with Lady Saints head volleyball coach Gino Frigoli. How are you doing tonight, Coach?
Very good. Thanks for having me.
Okay, well, the team is now 5-1. You lost the opener to Frank Phillips, but you've rolled off 5 straight wins, and now you're heading into a big matchup on Wednesday against Hutchinson. It's not going to be the traditional. We expect it to be a traditional rivalry, not like it was last year, where you guys sort of pounded them into the ground. Kind of expect a different kind of team this year, right? And kind of game.
Oh, for sure. She went and got all new players this year. They're playing very well together. She's gelling them very well together. A lot of passion on that side. So they're coming in here thinking they can get one from us at home, and we have different ideas. So we'll see what happens.
Now, in this case, actually, you guys are the underdog because you actually are ranked 16th this week, and they're actually ranked 13th, and they are actually 10-2. You're only 5-1, but your records don't really mean something. But they've got a lot of momentum. But so do you.
Yeah, they have twice the matches in that we have. We only had 6, they have 12, so I think their team's more in stride. We're still trying to learn each other a little bit better, but we're both playing good. We're both winning a lot, and it's a great way to start a home, conference opener against such an opponent that has been, just traditionally so strong against us, and there's just so much history there. My assistant coach was an All-American there, so there's this little things that tie into this game everywhere you look, and I'm looking forward to it.
So talk about a little bit about Hutchinson, some of their strengths and weaknesses. What do you guys expect against them? What do you guys expect to counter against them?
I think they're a good serving team. I think they block well. They're good at the net, pretty good hitting. So I think we're big at the net as well. We have a lot of those same qualities. So it's just going to be whoever makes less errors tomorrow night is probably going to win.
Okay, so let's talk about your first 6 games going in. You lost at Frank Phillips, and then you went over there, went on the road again the next night, and then the previous night, and then you guys went to a Colby, won there, and then you went over the Cisco Ranger, and you swept out over there. What did you see out of your team out of those first 6 games?
We're starting slow, and that concerns me, but we've also had 3 5-set matches, and we've won all 3. So I think that's a good sign. That means that we can settle down and take care of business. So some good and some bad. You always want better technique. You always want more consistency. I think that comes as the season comes along. So let's see what happens tomorrow night when the lights are really bright.
One thing that we noticed over there, and you had said from the start of the season, is that there's a target on your back. Boy, that sure did show, especially the first 2 games, and obviously also over the weekend because you were on the road for all of those matches. But against Frank Phillips, hostile crowd. I mean, they were yelling and screaming, not really kind of pleasant things to you. Then, same thing go over at Colby, same thing. Yeah, they were all over you. In fact, actually, listening to the game, they were saying that, this has an intensity of a playoff game, and I think that we've had more people here for this game than a basketball game, which to me is, wow, that's pretty something. But what were your feelings when you guys went, and what was the atmosphere like in those 2 games especially?
The atmosphere is great. That's what I tell the players all the time. We want to play in the atmosphere. We want to play big teams in those moments. That's why we play. So I think it's only going to make us stronger. If every school wants to get their whole student body out and yell and scream at us, it's only going to make us tougher when we actually do get to the final playoff games and we're trying to win a championship. We got to be used to that. So we didn't do a very good job the first match against Frank Phillips when they had their whole student body out, but then we got better from there. And so maybe that's one thing we can check off the list as we work to improve on things.
Okay, so talk about some of the things that you liked and didn't like about your team for the first few games, and then let's talk about some of the players.
Yeah, I really like the setting this year. I think Rafaela De Silva is doing a really good job. I see bright spots like Logan Dodge's serving, Jessica Salas serves well. Our hitters are, for the most part, hitting a good percentage. Aubrey Haxton hit 700 over the weekend in one of the matches, but it's just not consistent. We get great performances from different people at different times, so we're winning. But I'm waiting for that one game where they're all special, they're all doing well. I hope it's tomorrow night.
Okay. Now, obviously, we're not going to look ahead, but we will. Because, after this, another big tournament going over. You guys are over the McCook. You got a couple of teams, but the one big team out over there is Iowa Western. Even though they've gone off to kind of a rocky start, that's kind of will be another tough test for you guys.
Iowa Western, is traditionally this outstanding and won the national championship the last 2 years. 2 years ago, we beat them when they won the national championship. Last year, we lost to them in 5. It's going to be a battle. That's something I'm looking forward to on the road before we go to Vegas, which is even a bigger tournament for us. But for me, again, you can't really look at the teams you're facing as much as can we just improve and match their intensity? Can we do the things we need to do to continue to grow? So by the end of the year, we're all proud of what we accomplished.
Basically, you can't worry about anyone else. If you take care of business, you guys will win.
Yeah, well, I'm worried about Hutch and Hutch only,
Right.
and then after that, I'm worried about Otero on Friday, and that's how as coaches, that's how we're taught to do it. And so, even though we're looking forward to some matches, we circle some matches on the calendar.
Right.
It's all our attention has to go to tomorrow night.
Okay, Coach. Again, come on out tomorrow night, Wednesday, against Hutch at the Greenhouse, 6:30. We want to see the entire student body there. We want to see the community out over there and root them on and give Hutch a sort of a little bit of an atmosphere and environment of what they can just a little bit of hostility out over there.
Yeah, we have a special group of young ladies. They work really hard. And so if you guys can come and just fuel what we do, it's just going to make us all the better, and it's going to be more entertaining.
I think without a doubt, everyone always says that, athletes feed off the crowd and the energy, and I think we're looking forward to that.
Oh, for sure. And there's going to be a lot of energy tomorrow. Both teams really don't like each other very much. It's going to be a war. And that's the kind of thing that, as a spectator, you want to come see. So I hope I see everybody out.
Definitely. We just want to see a lot of competitive spirit. I think that, without going over the edge, but really showing what they are, I think that athletes and, fans really love that.
And I'm even telling our girls that. Let's have a lot of energy and stuff. Let's not back down. Whatever energy they give to us, we'll give it back. And, that's the nature of competitive sports. And I can't wait to be in that environment tomorrow night.
All right, Coach. Good luck, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye.